guys, welcome back to another Dunk Reviews, and it's time for one I've been looking forward to for a long time. It's time for a bit of Bullet for My Valentine. Yes, the heavy metal Welsh wizards of Bullet for My Valentine, they are back with their 6th studio album, which was called Gravity, and it was released last week, just to kind of round about the beginning of July. And with this, as we're going to find out, they kind of went for a new direction. With the new direction, you know, this first album in 3 years since Poison, where they kind of hinted at where they were going to go from here. So with this new direction, as I say, it's more, you know, a lot more synthesizers and effects, and like mainly the verses. So what you have is this kind of sweeping verse that comes in and then hits you with this crunching, devastating chorus, which, you know, the big riff, that's what it's waiting for. It's creeping in, and then it just hits you. And kind of one of the examples of this in the album is Letting You Go. It starts off with the synth and then into the chorus. The reason that I singled this song out is when it does kick into the chorus, it is one of the best riffs I've heard in a long time, and it just makes the song stand out that much more. As I say, I've always said I'm a believer in, you know, less is more, and sometimes it does work really well. This sweeping verse, and then before you know it, you're being thrown into this huge, devastating chorus. Now, as I said earlier on, it does seem a new direction they've gone in, and that they've kind of mellowed a bit. Even lead singer Matthew Tuck, with his vocals, he's not kind of screaming as much, you know, and as I say, but sometimes it all depends on the type of song, and the songs that are coming across, it wouldn't deserve a kind of scream. It works with the vocals he's got. He's such a talented vocalist. As I say, the only reason I'm bringing it up is just to emphasise that this album is a bit more calmer, shall we say, than previous albums. And just before I go on, talking briefly again about Matthew Tuck's vocals, there's some notes that he hits in some of these songs that you could swear it's Chester Bennington, you know, and that's obviously a huge compliment. Chester is, you know, is one of the greatest vocalists of the kind of 20th century, and I say there is some notes that he hits that he's pitch perfect, almost with Chester Bennington. So getting back to Gravity, as I said, it's a bit more calmer, but that's not to say there's heavy songs in it. On the contrary, there are a lot of good heavy songs on it. You know, ones that stuck out to me are songs like the first single, Over It, Don't Need You, and Piece of Me. All great heavy songs that would get any mosh pit going. Funny enough, I was saying about Chester Bennington, because I feel there's a couple of songs for me in particular, Not Dead Yet and The Very Last Time. For me, they have a very Linkin Park Hybrid Theory feel about them. The way the song's structured, as I say, it brings in the synths and the effects that are kind of more synonymous with Linkin Park. The way the vocals for the chorus, the way that notes are drawn out longer. As I say, those two songs, which are kind of back to back in the album, they wouldn't have looked out of place in Hybrid Theory, and it does have a very Linkin Park feel to it. And as I say, that's in no way a bad thing. It's a huge compliment. You know, Hybrid Theory is arguably one of the greatest albums released, you know, by a new metal band. So as always, what I like to do with the heavy metal albums or any rock albums is play the, you know, heavy or not game. Pick a song title that I think will be heavy by the sound of it, and seeing if it is. So for Gravity, you've got songs Piece of Me, you know, which to me would say someone's trying to grab a piece of you. So for me it should be heavy, and it ticks the box. Next is Don't Need You. You know, it sounds like, to me, it's going to be an angry song. You know, I don't need you. And is it heavy? Yes, and double yes. You know, probably one of the heaviest songs on the album. And you've also got Not Dead Yet, which, you know, for me it should be a song that's got a lot of life in it. You know, sure, I'm not dead yet, and it's the only one for me that sounds heavy, but it isn't. You know, it's not a bad thing against the song. It's just a game I like to play. So trying to sum up Gravity, as I say, it's a new direction that they kind of teased from the album Poison, so if you've been following their albums all the way through, this sound shouldn't be too much of a shock for you. So for me, I feel it'll appeal more to newer Bullet for My Valentine fans, or people picking up the album for the first time. I don't think it will appeal to the more hardcore that have been there from the beginning and just kind of fixate on the first kind of three or four albums. But I could be wrong, as I say, because there is some great heavy songs on this. But don't get me wrong, all in all, as I say, I was looking forward to this album. It did not disappoint. It is a good, solid album, and I feel it is a new, fresh sound that they're looking to continue. The choruses are very melodic, a lot for fans to sing along to. Good crunching riffs that won't disappoint any mosh pits. So, as I say, all in all, a good, solid album. So as always, I like to end the review by giving my top 5 songs from the album. So starting at number 5, we have Don't Need You, which, as I say, in my opinion, is kind of one of the heaviest songs on here. Number 4, sorry, is Piece of Me, which it's got the way it starts off. It's got a great heavy, single guitar riff, and then that just carries all the way through the verses, and it, it gives it a good kind of speed and rhythm, and I really like that song. Number 3 is Leap of Faith, which again, it's a well-written song, which has just got a really good kind of feel, a good rhythm to the song as well, a good flow to it. It's a good song. Number 2, Letting You Go, the one that I'd kind of, it is the first song on the album, and I believe that it just, no, I apologise, Leap of Faith is the first song on the album, but Letting You Go is the one that's got the great chorus that I enjoyed. And number 1, of course, was the single they released, which was Over It, which I feel is your trademark Bullet for My Valentine song, and it built up hope that that's how this album was going to go, but it didn't quite follow that recipe. But as I say, Over It is by far the standout single on this album. So there we have it, guys. That is Bullet for My Valentine with the new album Gravity. Go and make sure you check it out, and if you are one of those hardcore Bullet for My Valentine fans, let me know what you think. Do you enjoy this new song, this new sound, and or if you're just new to Bullet for My Valentine, let me know what you think and if you agree with my top 5 songs. So if you enjoy this, please give it a like and a subscribe, as I try to keep up to date with everything rock and metal. So until next time, cheers.